another workout Wednesday, my friends. We got an amazing pulse workout for you. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. Ladies, let's drop right into a squat, right? So bodyweight squat, throw your hands right out in front, shoot your booty back behind. Make sure as you're sitting down and in, you're pushing those knees wide to allow some clearance for your hips. Tailbone dips down, torso stays nice and upright. So on Wednesdays at work, my friends, we call it pulse for this one simple reason. I'm gonna jack your heart rate up, all right? And we're working a little bit more endurance today, so everything is gonna push you a little bit to that next level, but don't worry, we're gonna keep it within an intensity that you can manage for the entire 25 minutes today. Let's go ahead and pump it up a little bit. Let's go ahead and drop squats now. Bring those feet together at the top, separate the bottom in 3, in 2, in 1, drop squat. Show me that. Nice, now separating the feet at the bottom, again, allows that hip clearance. And as we pop together at the top, just adding that little slight plyometric piece. Looking good, ladies, looking so good. I know you're looking good at home. Making sure you're dropping down low with your hips, bending your knees. Your butt is getting down. You're not just bending forward, you're actually sitting down into that drop squat, right? Fingertips down towards the floor. If you can get a little deeper, maybe putting your whole palm on the ground. I know we're already starting to feel good. Let's dive it on in, my friends. Kind of a modified chaturanga. We're gonna go ahead and elevate our tailbone to the sky, bend those elbows, extend up through, and then just lift your tailbone. So swoop on out of it, and then right back up. In 3, in 2, in 1, little dive bomb, let me see. Now today, all you need for this workout is gonna be a set of dumbbells, fairly light, right? You could go a little heavier on one of these moves, a little moderate, I'll tell you what that is in a few moments from now, but for the most part, you really just need one set of dumbbells. If you don't have those, you could use maybe a couple water bottles. You could use, I've seen a couple people using bottles of wine, something like that for your weights, all right? Cassie says yes, she's very much down with the bottles of wine option. Good, from the little dive bomb, let's go directly into a push-up. When we come up out of our push-up, go ahead and add on 2 shoulder taps, right and left. In 3, in 2, in 1, let me see that push-up shoulder tap. Awesome, ladies. Now, as they go in the shoulder tap, notice that they keep their hips relatively still. That's the whole idea. We're not allowing ourselves to wobble side to side. We're keeping everything nice and level. Looking good, looking good. I like that push, I like that tap. We're doing some more push-ups later today, so make sure warm up that upper half, that midsection. Coming back to our feet, we're gonna do a little modified iron leg, okay? We're just gonna go lunge, lunge, and then squat. 1 lunge right, 1 lunge left, and then sit it down into a squat. Back up onto our feet, ladies. In 3, in 2, in 1, lunge, lunge, squat. Let me see that. Good, we step it back, we step it up. On that second step up, feet are shoulder width apart, allowing us to sit back in through the hips. Very nice. Good. Now our arms in front, anytime we squat, create a nice counterbalance. So I'm allowing my body to drop down by shifting the hands out in front. Helps me from falling backwards or teetering too much. Last little bit, we're just gonna do a squat pulse. So go ahead and find a nice wide profile, something you can go down deep, and we're gonna pulse it out quick or slow, you decide. In 3, in 2, in 1, squat pulse. Go ahead and join our Cassie. Now for the routine today, what we're gonna dive into are a few different sequences with just one exercise. The challenge is that exercise is gonna get incrementally tougher because I'm pushing you guys to achieve a higher rep scheme, but I'm giving you a little bit more time to perform it in. So here's what it looks like. You're gonna go round 1, I'm gonna give you 40 seconds. I don't want it to take you that long though. You should be done by like 20, 25 seconds. Go ahead and stand up. The remainder of that kind of round, okay, is your rest break. And then round 2 is gonna be 45 seconds long, and then 50, and then 55, and then 60. So 5 total rounds, each one a little bit longer. But again, I'm gonna challenge you to do a few more reps with each one. All right, so if you're ready, go ahead and get those dumbbells. Cassie, yours are up here. Maddie's already got hers ready to rock and roll. The first sequence, guys, is just gonna be a little punch, all right? So, oh, you're going no dumbbells? She's going no dumbbells, my bad. This is a body weight option. How dare I? Okay, so making sure you got that nice boxer stance. Whatever your dominant leg or dominant hand is, put that leg back behind. And we're gonna throw a nice little punch combo. 40 seconds that first round. Go ahead and throw me 40 punches. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go, team. There you go. Notice they both have a little wiggle, a little jiggle with that lower half. Right? We're using the lower body to help create a nice little power piece. getting into it. I love the motion in that ocean. Abs are nice and tight. Once you're done with those 40 punches, you just rest. You shake it out. You let the hands recover. That took you guys just about 20 seconds. So we're gonna nice long rest break, and here's where we're gonna pump it up. We're gonna add 20 punches on this second round. So we just did 40, we're gonna go up to 60 second time. We got 45 seconds to do it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Let's go. Pop, 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 pop. Oh yeah. Get the abs going. Get the abs going. Love the push. Love the push. There you go, ladies. There you go, ladies. Yes. And look at how they're extending their punches all the way. Getting that full pop, 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 pop. Yeah, nice and good cross. Looking good. How do we feel? How are the shoulders? Woo! They're mad. They're mad. A good thing your name is Madness. Hey-o! Totally. Nailed it. All right. You guessed it, my friends. Round 3, we're going up to 80 punches. Oh, girl! Oh, girl! Right back on in 5. We on it 4. We on it 3, and 2, and 1. Get it, baby. So remember, third round, you got 50 seconds to get it done. So if you do like 20, 30, 40 punches, then you gotta take a little break, shake it out, and then get the next 40, all good. As long as you get those reps done, that's the whole idea. What's your number?
40.
Not a girl. So she went halfway in the nose. She switched her foot position. So she's switching from a traditional boxing to a southpaw, left-hand dominant version. Nice, Madness. Trying to get a little balance there through the midsection, through the lower half. I love it, ladies. Here we go. Pop, 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 pop. Keep it flowing, keep it flowing, keep it flowing. 35 in. Woo! Time to breathe, time to breathe. Right? 55, second round, baby. Oh yeah, we just did, wait, we did 40, we did 60, oh, we're doing 100, we're doing 100. Perfect, we're doing 100 punches. I love it, baby, I love it. We on a 3, in 2, and 1. Let's go, 55 seconds to get it done. Abs are super tight. Notice that core profile. They're staying fairly tall. They're not rocking too far back. Sometimes we get tired with our shoulders. We do a couple of things. Either we lean back and we start to kind of raise his hand, or we just round forward. We just slump and kind of slouch forward. They're both staying nice and tall, totally tight to the midsection, and strong to be that base of support they can throw those punches from. 30 seconds in. Woo! Done?
No.
Done? You only asked you one, now I'll ask you. With dumbbells, a little more challenging. Oh, baby. Little shake out. Little fake out. Let's go one more time, friends. Minute to win it round. I'm going to leave that number if you got dumbbells right at 100. If you don't have no dumbbells, we're going up to 120, baby. Come on. 60 on that clock. In 3, 2, 1. Let's rock and roll. Go, baby. Go, baby. Yeah, you can, Madness. Yeah, you can. Now, one thing that always helps it hurt just a little bit less, smile. Just put a big old grin on. Woo! Nice job, kids. And as it starts to burn a little bit, you might even sing yourself a little song. It's just a fact. You cannot say negative stuff in your head if you're singing a positive tune. Try it right now. Start singing, I've got a little birdie, and I don't know, whatever. You say something positive and tell me that you can do negative shit in your mind at the same time. You can't do it. You can't do it. So keep that song positive. Keep that mental approach positive. We're at 40 seconds. Where you at?
What?
Where you at?
75.
Nice. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. After this, we'll take a nice little 60-second break. Come on, baby. We got 5. We got 4. We got 3. We got 2. We got 1, and done. Nice job, kids. Give ourselves that virtual high five. Woo. How those snakes feeling? Those pythons feeling nice and juiced now?
Not very charming.
How are those boa constrictors? You ready to give somebody a hug? You know what I'm talking about? Not right now, not Corbett style. Okay, so here's what we got. Next piece, we're gonna do a little lower body involved. So we're gonna do a little frog jump, all right? So our feet nice and wide, our toesies nice and wide. We're gonna sit down low, try to still keep our chest nice and tall, back flat, and boom. I like a little frog kick there in the middle, or you can just get vertical. Either way, the fingertips are gonna come down, and we're gonna go ahead and tap that floor every single time. Now we're gonna start at just 15 reps in that 40-second round, but every time we're gonna increase 5. Are you ready, ladies?
Ready.
You ready at home? 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Let's do it. Woo. Nice, gang. So Cassie doing that just vertical pop up and down. And remember, find the height that works for you. Madness over here, adding that extra heel click. So she's going hip adduction, hip abduction in the middle of that jump. So she's adding a little extra dynamic component. It challenges her to jump a little higher in order to get both those leg actions. Now it only took you guys 18. So we're using some nice recovery time where we're taking that breath. Again, I don't want the rep scheme to take you the entire time each round. If it is, feel free to go ahead and shave those reps a little bit. 4 and 3, 2, 1, let's go. 20 in round 2, that's our goal. Right, we did 15 round 1, round 2 we add on 5, that extra few seconds. Nice, ladies. Look at that bounce. So again, thinking about that squat we warmed up earlier, my hips go back behind me. I'm not sinking straight down, I'm not shoving my knees forward to get in there. I'm instead sitting my hips back, and again, those toesies are nice and wide, the feetsies are nice and wide, opening up a little bit, makes it easier to squat down low with that wide profile. Whew. Little shake out, little shake out, okay? Whatever you got. 45-second round. Now we're going to 50, baby. So we're gonna take it all the way up to 25, right? We on in 3 and 2 and 1. Let's get it, girls. Drop down low. I explode right back up out of it. Yes. So thinking about that recoil, I'm coming down safely, softly on my joints. Now if you're just sitting there for the last 2 minutes like, I can't not jump, you could totally just turn this into a squat, right? A sumo squat version of what we did before, staying nice and tall, sitting down low. You can also go prisoner style, make it a little more challenging for your core with hands behind your head. You can always turn a jump into the squat or a lunge component baseline. Nice, babies, nice, babies. Starting to talk to you a little bit?
Yeah.
You got a Marion Jones, smack yourself up. Woo! Nothing wrong with that, nothing wrong with that. Looking good, looking good. Keep it up, team. All right, round 4 coming. Taking it up to 30 reps this time. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 30 reps. Get it. Woo. Yeah, babies, there you go, there you go. Remember that breathing is super important to making sure that my body gets enough oxygen. I've got to make sure that I get enough air in and out with my exhales so that my body's able to produce energy properly. That's what respiration, your breathing is all about. It's your body's ability to create energy. Love the bounce. We all done? We all done?
Yeah.
Woo! All right, babies. All right, babies. Just under 15 seconds. We got one more time. Taking it up to a big 3, 5, all right? My wife's age. I didn't just say that on the internet. My wife's, never mind. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go, baby. 35 reps, 60 seconds and get them done. Come on. Yeah, Frass, you got it, babe. Come on. Looking good, DJ Madness. Come on, girl. Look at that bounce. Look at that bounce. Yeah. I love both sets of fingertips getting down too. With one hand, you've got a little bit of rotational capability. You could cheat it a little bit. With both hands, you're ensuring that you sit all the way down low. Oh, yes. That's it. That's it. Frass done. Madness.
Right, Mark.
Yeah, baby. Cheer her on, cheer her on. We got 5, we got 4, we got 3, 2, 1, and pause. Woo! How the legs feeling? How the legs feeling now? Like that? Like that? How the arms feeling though? Are the arms rested?
A little bit better.
Now the arms are rested. Now the shoulders can breathe. So let's use them again, okay? If you worked out with us last week, you saw me and old Brando do a little mountain climber action. So driving the knees up towards the chest. We're gonna do that same piece, do 10 mountain climbers. We're gonna add on 1 push-up at the bottom. If you're doing push-ups from your knees, that's okay. Give me the mountain climbers, and then just stick that plank, drop your knees, and give me the push-up from that angle, okay? We're gonna start with 4 rounds. If you're like beginner, intermediate, 4 rounds, meaning 10, 1 push-up 1, 10, 1 push-up 2. So 4 rounds of that on round 1. If you're a little bit more kind of intermediate towards advanced, maybe start at number 5, all right? Let's do it together, baby. In 5, oh, you're over here, magic bullets. 3, and 2, and 1. 40 seconds, let's rock and roll. There we go. Now notice with both of them, they're keeping their torso fairly level here. Right, when we do a mountain climber, we want to make sure that our knees are doing a lot of the work. My knee and my hip angle. I'm not pushing up out of my shoulders. I'm not letting my butt raise too high like a teepee or like I'm pitching a tent. Instead, I've got my abs super duper tight and I'm staying totally level, shoulders and hips in the same spot. So 4 on each one. That took us 25 seconds. So 15 to breathe. Ooh. 15 to breathe. Round 2, we go up to 5 rounds, all right? 10 mountain climbers, 1 push-up, adding on each time. In 4, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice brass, that babe. Now notice also that their front foot is not tapping the ground. Sometimes I see people on a mountain climber, they think they have to tap that front foot. We're not digging our toe in. We are trading places. I've got 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot elevated, and all I'm doing is swapping back and forth between the 2. Again, using my core stability, but also a lot of shoulder, upper body work to help keep me in that place. 25 seconds right there. You guys have 4 already?
9.
You're 5?
Yeah.
Woo, you did 5, but sometimes you do 4. Get it, babies. Get it, babies. All right, adding on another round, all right? So 1 more revolution through. Number 3, 5 extra seconds. In 4, in 3, in 2, 1. Hit it, y'all. Nice fast. Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Get that bounce, baby. Get that bounce. Come on, let's fly. So imagining as if someone were putting resistance up against your knee. You're trying to climb a mountain. That's why we call it that, right? You're trying to take a nice big vertical step, lifting your thigh up and in towards your hip. So we're using your abdominals there as well as the hip flexors to help pull you up that way. Stabilizing your pelvis, that means the forward, backward tilt of your hips as we're in that position. 35 seconds on. Last one for us. Yeah, baby. Oh my goodness. 10 seconds to breathe. 10 seconds to breathe. Number 4 coming. We're going up to 7 reps. All girl. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There it is. There it is. Now, if those shoulders start to talk to you again, you might be leaning a little bit too far forward. Again, try to kind of balance out the position of your body. If you've got a mirror at home, maybe see yourself. Make sure you're not too far forward here. You're not too far back here. You're going directly over your hands. And speaking of the hands, if there's a wrist issue or something like that, a lot of times it's because we're putting a ton of down pressure. Imagine your palms cupping the floor, actually gripping like a couple suction cups, and pull up into the palm of your hand in this kind of thumb, or we call it your thenar base over here in the palm of your hand. Squeeze that floor, and that should release some of the tension from your wrist. Woo! Just last time, babies. 10 seconds again. You guys are perfect on that time sequence. We got 7, we got 6, we got 5, we got 4, round 5, 8 reps, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, baby. 60 on that clock. Woo! Now thinking about that, with 60 seconds, especially on this last round, we got a couple options. If you need more recovery, you can take it and then do your reps towards the end of the minute. Or you get right into it like the ladies have, trying to finish as fast as they can. If you do finish early and you want just a little extra work, you can add on some extra mountain climbers or just hold a plank at the bottom of that baby. Woo! Yes. Shaking them out if we need to. Remember, taking breaks if you need to. So again, you have that whole chunk of time. Use it as you need, as you see fit. Yeah. Looking good, looking good. Get it. That's our 50-second mark. Oh yeah. DJ Madness going into a little bicycle crunch. Fristle Frassel finishing strong in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Nice job, ladies. Great job at home. Woo! Ooh, baby. Now that upper body is nice and loose again, nice and warm again. Now the abs are nice and tight. Let's go ahead and take it on back down south again, right? We're gonna do a little combo. If you've got the dumbbells in hand, we're gonna start with a side lunge. So working on opening up my hips nice and wide. I'm gonna bend that knee as I shift my weight down and over. Dumbbells are gonna come bracket my ankle. Then I push off, I shove away as if I was kicking somebody out that side. I shove off, and as I'm doing that, my hips come forward and I swing the dumbbells up to shoulder height. I go ahead and catch it on over to the other side. So it's a nice side-to-side swing. We're gonna do 12 of those. Without dumbbells, we're gonna keep it a little bit more up-tempo, double the rep count, because you're doing a faster move. We're doing an ice skater where we hop side to side. Same sort of lateral action, but the upper body now and the back foot are really in charge of helping with your balance as you go to reach for your toe. Cassie, you ready? Madness, you ready? You ready? I don't care if you get ready, okay? In 3, in 2, in 1, let's go, baby. Good, so notice again, Maddie's bracketing her ankle, bracketing her shin with those dumbbells. As she comes forward, it's a hip hinge movement, meaning she's not rounding her back, she's taking her torso down in control by closing this hip crease and shooting her hips back behind. Cassie doing a great job using the back foot for balance, and then again, reaching fingertips for her toes on that side to side. Nice job, ladies. Plenty of time, plenty of time. Oh, baby, oh, baby. That's how we do it over there. Great. Just shake a little bit. All right, so make sure, again, we're giving that smiling face. If you need a water break, take it. Otherwise, we got 14, we got 28. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go, baby. Good, sitting in, driving away. Sitting in, driving away. Now the distance here on that ice skater is really up to you. How far can you leap and lunge while keeping stability? Now making sure that we're strong with that ankle control. You are gonna sit down, not just bending down, but sitting down on your foot, on your heel. That's what also helps you drive your force back the other direction. So we collect, and then we explode. 33, 34, 35, 10 seconds. Take a deep breath. Round 3 coming. We got 16. We got 32 this time, girlfriend. Now we in the 30s. Now you a grown-ass woman doing grown-ass things. In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, 50 seconds. Let's go. There we go, there we go. Oh yeah. Now we call it a swing because you notice again, she's just using her hip momentum to help generate those dumbbells up. She's not using her shoulders. Do you feel your shoulders? No. She doesn't feel her shoulders. Do you feel your shoulders? No. She could have even said yes, I'd still say she doesn't feel it because you're not supposed to feel it. If you feel your shoulders, you're not driving with the hips enough. So make sure you push off and you squeeze, you thrust that booty. All right, up towards the sky. Nice job, Frass. Good bounce, good bounce. Woo! Nice, 14 seconds to breathe, 14 seconds to breathe. We're out 4 coming. We got another 2 over here. 18 on that clock, 36 on. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We got it. Doing that new math. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get it, baby. There it is, love it, girls. Look at the action. So obviously, if I'm asking you to do more reps, you notice Cassie's kind of sped up a little bit there. She's going from Michelle Kwan into a little bit Apollo Antonono here. You can become a speed skater real fast when Daddy asks for more reps. Maddie, though, keeping that nice same tempo, because again, with each 5-second incremental increase, that more time allows you to get those more reps in. So she's just staying nice and balanced and even with the tempo. You cannot hear it probably, but her breathing too is in an even tempo with the movements she's making. So that's what we want to think about as well, that breathing, that respiratory rate. 10 seconds.
40.
Final minute. We got 20, We got 40. Which one are you doing? Let's light it up. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1, and action, baby. Let's go. Good. So on that hip swing, Maddie breathing with every rep. Inhale on the way down, then exhale as she forces into what we call the concentric phase. Cassie over here probably not breathing with every rep because that's going to be forced hyper respiration. What's that word? What's the word? What is that?
Exhale. Exhalation.
What's fast breathing called? Oh my gosh.
Panting?
No, not panting. There's a scientific word for it. I like a puppy dog. Anyways. I'm sorry. The video's ruined now. Just turn it off. Just turn us off. All I was going to say is, when you're doing things that are faster, that are up-tempo, go, stay. That are up-tempo, you're not going to breathe with every single step. Like when you run, you're not breathing every step. When you throw that punch, instead, you're breathing maybe every 3 or 4. And now, you just hold your breath. Wait, hold your breath? Yeah, hold your breath. Because we only got 3, we got 2, we got 1 minute done. Nice job, guys. One more time. All right, kids, stick with us. Just one more station, one more exercise, one more piece, and you're done with this amazing Wednesday workout. We're gonna finish with a little sprawl, okay? So a sprawl is essentially a burpee without a push-up. We're gonna kick down, we're gonna kick out, we're gonna kick in, we're gonna pop back up. Now what's gonna make this sprawl a little extra special is twofold. One, we're gonna do it on one foot. So with one leg, I kick down, I kick out, I kick in. If you don't have the dumbbells, you're gonna add on a little vertical hop at the top. If you do have the dumbbells, when you come up, you're gonna add on, does it look like? Sideways. Oh yeah. We're gonna pump those guns up a little bit. We're adding on a little bicep curl, all right? Now we're doing even numbers each round, starting at 6. So go ahead and alternate right foot, left foot every single time. We on in 5. Gonna feed those snakes, baby. Put a little mouse in that snake's mouth. In 4, in 3, 2, 1, and action bounce. Nice. So coming up out of it, using your balance on the middle of your foot and your ankle talking together. Yes, brass. Coming up driving, look at her knee as she pulls up into the chest. Maddie comes up to the top, using that one foot to drive, but then when she gets there, she just plants the other foot. You don't have to, but you could always add the progression of balancing on that top leg as well. You're right at 27. I don't have dumbbells, so it's easier for me to do these, right? Okay. 7 and 6. We did 6. Now we're doing 8 plus 2 in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. You do. Yeah, nice brass. Bounce in, bounce up. Now what Cassie's doing, she's staying all 4 in a row on one leg, then she's going to bounce it out all 4 in a row on the other. So if you want to alternate right and left, you can alternate. Or if you want to do that, split it in half, all good, baby, as long as you find a way to win. All I do is win, no matter what. Nice game. Number?
8.
8, perfect, okay. So we got 15 seconds here, 15 seconds to breathe. 15 seconds to create a strategy. Now, if it's not challenging enough, you can add a push-up at the bottom, right? We can make it a full-on burpee. You guys already did push-ups, though. That's why we're kind of sticking to the sprawl. Also, with that sprawl, we're a little quicker. 3, 2, 1. Round 3. You're doing 10. She's doing 10. She's doing 10. Kicking that butt, baby. Come on. Nice. Way to kick. So remember, sitting down low. Notice that as each of them go towards the floor, they're bending their knees to get there. They're not just punching over. They're not just sitting down through the torso and spine. They're actually using that leg to get down close towards the floor. Bend your knees. Shoot your hips back behind you. You're starting to lose it. You're starting not to bend those knees anymore.
Starting to not do one leg.
Yeah. Starting to do 2 feet. Cheatsies on me. Cheating. Number 10.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Shake it out. Break it out. Almost home, almost home. All right, gang, round 4. We're going 12. You ready for this?
Ready.
You ready for this?
Ready.
No, I'm just drinking anything on. In 4, in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, baby, come on. Love the kick out, kick in. Kicking butt. Yeah, kids. Get it. Come on. Woo. Madness. Come on, baby. Bounce out, bounce in. All about rhythm here. We talked about rhythm when we were doing the boxer's punches. We talked about rhythm on that side-to-side lunge on the mountain climber. Here especially, just keep in consistent motion. Do not take that pause at the top. Don't stop to think about it. No, just go, baby, just go. You'll get your recovery on the back end. 35 seconds in. You got 20 to go. Take your time, Maddie. Take your time at home. You got this, baby. Yes, you can. Woo! Oh, yeah. 10 seconds to breathe. 10 seconds to shake. One more round. We just did 12. I know it says 14, but I really feel like we should do 16. What do you guys think?
Fine.
I mean, you just gave a high kick or a low kick, or the old Corbin kick. All right, guys. 60 seconds on that clock. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go to Corbin.
COVID.
Corbin or COVID?
Corbin is like an actor.
Corbin.
James Corbin. It's COVID.
That a guy? COVID?
Yeah.
So what happens when you don't watch the news? You're not
Stay
affected.
off the news.
You're not affected by the news.
Don't watch it.
You get virus names wrong. And I'm not even worried about it. Whatever. COVID, Corbin. Makes no difference to me.
Yeah.
Woo! I think. Get it, girlfriend. Come
So
on.
fast.
Woo! You don't know about that Snoop Baloo. She'll get you. She'll get you, Snoopy. Nice DJ Madness. I think for your issue is the hair.
I know, I look at every
You
time.
got too many beads
Every
going
time.
on. Every time.
Every time.
It's not like a mermaid tail whip though. It's a barbarian tail. You're gonna hit somebody with that thing. It's like
Watch out.
a mace.
Shut up.
14th century. You better watch out. You better back up off that video. All of them? 16? Whatever. Two more. Come on. We got 5. We got 4. We got 3, 2, 1. Oh, Maddie done. I hope you finished 2. Woo! Give a little COVID kick to your friend. Corky. Give a Corky kick. Corky Romano. That's an actor. That's a movie. That's a something. It's a character. SNL. Hope you guys had an awesome Wednesday. Give yourself a little self-love. You're amazing. Can't wait to see you back mañana.